Cool. And Julieta, welcome to class. Julieta, how's it going?
Hi, it is going well, thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Nice.
Good, man. Good,
Okay, good. And nice to see you again.
thank you.
What have you done today?
Uh, I was with my brother.
Okay, nice. What did you do with your brother?
Studying.
Okay. Studying anything in particular?
Oh, we were studying. Um, I don't know how to say that. How to mm, uh, uh, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that.
Okay. That's okay. Yulia, how's it going, Yulia?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. And how are you?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you for asking. What have you done today, Yulia?
Not special. I was studying all day. That's all. Nothing interesting. What about your day?
My day was pretty good. And yeah, it's going well so far, at least pretty early. And yeah, thank you for asking. Rebecca, um, do you have any plans for tomorrow or the next day? Any plans for the next couple days?
Excuse me, I couldn't hear you well. Say again, please.
Okay. So yeah, do you have any?
Are you asking me for the next plans?
Yeah, for the next few days.
Oh, for no, because I didn't hear. The next 2 days is going. I'm going to study every day, tomorrow and after tomorrow. You know, it's still during the week, so I'll be in study.
Okay. Okay. Nice. And Heidi, welcome back. Heidi, how's it going?
Hello, nice to see you again. I'm a
Nice to
little
see you too.
sleepy.
It's hard to hear you again.
I'm a little sleepy.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty late. All right. Well, it's good to have you back.
Just midnight now.
Wow. Yeah, so midnight. Okay. And yeah. So you've got your plans for finishing your sewing tomorrow. Anything else tomorrow? You gonna go to any coffee shops, Heidi?
Yeah, actually, I want to go to the hair salon, but I need to have appointment. It's troublesome. I don't like that. So
Okay.
always I postpone that.
All right. So yeah, that's always a pain. Okay, but good. And I think we're all set. Let's get started with today's class. We're again try to mix. And let's start with Julieta. Can you read the title and the next few lines?
With me? Oh, sorry.
Julieta.
Sorry. Fairy tales. In today's class, we will talk about fairy tales, read fairy tales, names.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Julio, welcome to class. Julio, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua. It's going great, thanks.
Nice. Good to hear. And Julio, how you doing? Getting better?
Yeah, I'm feeling better. I finally went back to work today and I feel great.
Nice. Congratulations on your first day back at work. How'd it go? Or how's it going?
Well, it was really nice. The guys started work. They like threw a welcome party and they brought some cake and everything. It was pretty cool.
Nice. That's awesome. Again, congratulations. It's really good to hear.
Thanks, Joshua.
Yeah. Ah, man. Okay, so while you guys can still hear me, apparently my pages are unresponsive. I'm gonna have to leave and come back. Really, really sorry about this. Yeah, so I'll be just back in a second. Just gonna close my browser and open it again. Right. Hey, you guys.
Hey,
Again. Germán. Germán.
Joshua. Hey,
Yeah. Hey, cool. How's it going? How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
And I think that's everybody now. And so, yeah. Julieta, can you ask Herman the first question?
Herman, what is a fairy tale?
I think it's a story like Disney stories, maybe with magic and some feelings.
And some.
Hi, teacher. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jinwei. Welcome to class. How's it going?
Nothing special. Someone is trying to attack my internet, but finally, I defeat that guy.
I'm glad that you did. Welcome, yeah, back. It's good to have you. Okay, and yeah, congratulations on the victory. Carlos, how's it going with you?
Hello, Joshua. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. And okay, so Herman, I don't think I heard what you said at the end. So with magic and some
And some feelings.
feelings?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty broad. But yeah, there are definitely feelings in stories, in fairy tales too. Yeah, okay. Okay. Maybe Herman, can you ask Carlos the next question?
Okay, Carlos, do you know any fairy tales from your country?
Maybe I don't remember. There's a story about the Popocatépetl volcano. How the volcano was created.
Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of feedback. And Carlos, your microphone's a little bit low, maybe. Can you repeat what you were saying?
Yes, there's a story about the Popocatépetl volcano in Mexico City, and how the volcano was created. Was a queen and a princess, the princess. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? So the volcano was created because why?
I think I want to restart because I hear a lot of noise. So.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll be waiting for you. Good story too. That's a really nice one. Nice myth. Okay, Julia. What about you? Do you know any fairy tales from your country?
We have a lot of fairy tales. I wrote them when I was 10 or 12 years old. It's like named as a fairy tale about a poor man and the king of the crows, or a fairy tale about three brothers and their adopted father. Just, yeah, I remember some of them, but it's too long. They are too long to tell you about these fairy tales more.
Okay, can you tell briefly what they're about? So the man, yeah, either one of them.
Briefly, it's like beginnings from like once upon a time there lived three brothers, and they lost their father and mother, and they even didn't have any house where they live. Yes. And they haven't no choice and started to looking for new family, and they started oh my god, really I don't remember. They found a old man with a white beard. They helped him, and in the end it was like a witch, but a woman or a man, and they helped them, and they till that day when they found him, they was rich and famous, something like this one.
Okay. Nice. So they helped him, and in the end, it was a wizard. They helped him,
Yes,
and
wizard.
then they became rich and
Yes.
famous.
He hasn't any money, but these three brothers helped him, and they want him money. So he saw that they were kind and started to help him.
Yeah, nice. That sounds like a good little fairy tale. All right. And welcome to class, Alexander. How's it going? Alex, you there? All right, Carlos, welcome back. Nice to see you again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. And Yulia, can you ask Shinwei the next question?
Yulia, me, yes?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite fairy tale?
I have a favorite fairy tale, which is called The Hare and the Tortoise.
Tortoise and the hare.
The tortoise and the hare. I like this very much.
Okay.
Do you know this?
I like it very much.
I like it very much.
Yeah. We'd also start with the subject pronoun. It is called.
Yeah.
And can you tell what happens?
This fairy tale.
Yeah, what happens?
There is a big running race in the forest. The hare and the tortoise are the athletes in this competition. The hare the hair sinks. The hair sinks. He runs very faster.
A lot faster.
He runs a lot faster. He can be the championship of this race. He will be the championship.
Champion.
He will be the champion of this race.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
And the beginning, the hair. At the beginning, the hair is running very quickly. And then he begin to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Then he
I just don't.
falls asleep. And at the beginning, the tortoise runs very slowly.
Yeah. I just don't want to take up too much time. So I'm gonna cut you off there. You did a really good job, just because we've got a lot of students. But he
only in 2
continues-
sentences I can finish this story. And
yeah.
He continues.
I think.
And yes. This is
Yeah,
the ending
just to-
of the story.
Yeah, just to get to other students. So let's get a move on. That was really good grammar.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you did a great job though.
I speak a lot. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. You're fine. That was good. Rebecca, can you try this first sentence?
Yes. It was that the princess was falling in love. It was great. Sitting heroine, natural clean, super. Ironic.
Yeah. Can you read the whole thing?
Sorry, the second one is the
No, just the whole sentence.
sorry.
Can you read the whole sentence?
Yes, sorry. It was ironic that the princess was falling in love with the prince because readers knew the prince was an evil man.
Yeah, and this is what we call dramatic irony.
Okay.
And Julio, can you try the next one?
Alright, give me a sec. The heroine decided to... Oh no. The villain decided to curse the heroine because he was mad at her, but because he was mad at her, but because she was smart, she saved herself. Okay, got it.
Good. That was really good. This is a tough one. Heidi, can you try the next one?
The climax, well, coming to the.
And Heidi, your microphone is really quiet right now.
the climax? No, the
Close.
climax was coming to the. No. Not climax.
Yeah, not climax here, no.
Another one is setting. No, setting is already used. Someone telling. Telling narrator. The narrator was telling the climax of the story when the little boy interrupted.
Yeah, and we could also say coming to the climax of the story. This is almost about to arrive when the little boy. Can you repeat interrupted?
Interrupted.
Nice. Well done. And Julieta, what about the next one?
The supernatural creature was quite wicked. It did all sorts of terrible things.
Well done. Herman, what about the next one?
The setting of the story was an abandoned magic forest. A castle in a magical forest.
Good. Abandoned. Abandoned.
Abandoned.
Nice. All right. Well done. Any questions here on this page? All right. Let's try this. And okay, Carlos. Let's have Alexander. Can you read the role of the dad?
You are telling your son a fairy tale, but he keeps interrupting.
Okay. And Julia, can you try reading the role of the son?
You ask questions and retell parts of the story.
Okay. And so I'm going to kind of moderate this one because it's going to be a little bit tricky to stop. So, Alexander, if you're the dad, how would you start?
Good evening, my son. I'm going to tell you one interesting story that my mother used to tell me when I was a child. You want to hear?
Nice. And Julia, actually, hold on. When I was a child. Yeah, Julia, how would you respond?
Yes, of course. I want to hear it as quickly as you can tell me some part of this story.
Some part. The end, I would remove. Yes, I want to hear it as quickly as you can tell me. I think that sounds better.
Okay,
but
okay.
well done. Okay, Shinwei, if you're the dad, what would you say?
The story happened long time ago.
Article. What article is missing?
A long time ago.
Sorry, what was that?
Happened happened.
Yeah. A long time ago.
A long time ago. I continue?
Yeah, maybe one more sentence.
Oh. The characters are the princess and the king. The characters a princess and a king.
Good. Rebecca, can you interrupt as the son?
But in exactly what place did it happen?
Okay, but in exactly what place did it happen? Maybe we could say, but where exactly did it happen?
Yeah,
Can you repeat that?
yes. But where exactly did it happen?
Good. Julio, can you answer?
Sure. This happened in a castle on a mountain in a magic kingdom named Narnia.
Called
Called Narnia.
Narnia. Yeah, people are named things, places are called things.
Thanks.
Generally, and it's not always, but yeah, a place called Narnia. Yeah. Okay, and good. Heidi, can you interrupt?
Oh, Dad, is that story about mountain and castle? I like pirate or a sea or ships. It's much better for me.
Pirates and seas and ships. Maybe those stories are much better for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just because it's like plural, because there's not only one story about pirates and seas and ships. Maybe it's that story about a mountain and a castle, too. So just adding articles. Can you repeat that one more time, Heidi?
Oh, Dad, is that story about a mountain and a castle? I like pirates and the seas and ships. Those stories are much better for me.
Well done. Okay. And where are we? Julieta, how would you respond?
Okay. The mountain are in front of the sea, and there is an harbor with a ship, and the princess leads a crew of pirates.
A ship and the what? Leads
The
a crew of
princess?
pirates?
The princess.
Nice. Leads a crew of pirates. Okay, so the mountain is in front of the sea, and there's a what with the ship?
Harbor.
Nice. Good. Herman, one more sentence with the dad.
The dad. Oof. The castle is from a very famous pirate that has superpowers and they can read minds. He can read minds.
Okay, the castle is from a very famous
No, it's
pirate.
of.
We'd use the possessive s here. We wouldn't use a preposition. So we'd use the possessive s. Where would we put the possessive s? So apostrophe s.
Ah, okay, the castles. The pirates' castle.
Not the
no?
castles. Whose castle is it?
The pirates.
Yeah, so pirates. The castle is very famous pirates.
Ah, okay.
And instead of saying that, what could we use?
Who has?
Uh-huh. And can read minds. Can you read that sentence one more time?
Yes, the castle is a very famous pirate who has superpowers and can read minds.
Well done. Alexander, how'd you respond as the son? So interrupt, I guess.
Just a sec. I'm sorry, Daddy. What is the superpowers? Can you tell me?
What are the superpowers?
Yes. What are the superpowers?
We might want to say other superpowers, because he already said he has got the mind reading thing.
Oh, yeah. I missed that. Sorry.
No worries, that's fine. Okay, and Yulia, how'd you respond?
I think you understood that I'm trying to telling you about the Black Pearl and the Captain Jack Sparrow, who could wrote others' mind and fight fight. How can I tell you? Like not quickly. He have the most powerful. No, he have a really huge power when he fights. Yes, or how
Who
can I
had
tell it?
really, maybe, who was a really powerful fighter?
Yes.
Maybe. I think you understand.
Yes, I think I
Present tense.
understand. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell you about the Black Pearl and Captain Jack Sparrow, who could read others' minds and was a very powerful fighter. All right.
Teacher,
Yeah.
let me add something to finish their roleplay.
Okay.
The son said, I don't want to hear more about your story. Actually, I am really interested in computer games.
I am what interested in computer games?
Am really interested in computer games.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm really interested in computer games. I don't want to hear your fairy tales. That works. So we could end there. Does anybody have any questions about anything here?
No.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before the harbor, is it a not an N like the article?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Because we pronounce the H, a harbor.
Okay.
Yeah, even things like a harbing. Yeah, so no, generally with the H we do not add the N. In American English, I'm not sure about British English. You might be adding more N's before the H sound. Hold on. I want to look it up because I'm not sure. So generally in American English, I'm saying you don't add un. Okay, so this might help you. This page, if you're interested in reading it. I just feel like I don't have time to do it now. But yeah, check it out. I'd say almost never at the end. But okay, but yeah, really good question. Okay, herb. So unsounded H. So an herb garden. So you'd say unsounded H is add N. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because herb sounds like herb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or
Perfect.
hour.
Or what? Hour?
Hour. Mm-hmm.
Yep, hour. Exactly. So whenever you don't hear that H. Okay.
But with herb it's tricky because herb actually has two pronunciations with sounded and unsounded H.
Okay. A herb. A herb? I've never heard herb really. A herb. The herbs. Herbs. Yeah. Yeah, to some extent. A herb garden. It sounds pretty silly to me to say a herb garden.
I
But
actually
yeah, I guess
looked
it
it up in the
depends.
dictionary a couple of days ago, and
Yeah.
it has the two words like the international
Huh.
what's the name? It has the two pronunciations with the J and without the J. Herb.
That's really funny. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Julio. Any other questions or comments? Okay. And let's go on to the next page. Let's skip that and let's go into telling a fairy tale. Alright, and let's look. Herb. Interesting. Rebecca, can you read everything on this page?
Sure. Talk to your classmate and try to make your own fairy tale. Questions to consider. Do I read all of them?
Please.
Okay. Where does the story take place? Who are the good characters in your story? Who are the evil characters in your story? What problems does the main character have? What kind of help will the main character get? What magic is involved? How will the story end?
Good. Can you repeat involved? Involved.
Involved.
Yeah.
No, with the okay. Involved.
Good. Involved.
Okay.
Okay. And let's take a look at this. Let's start with Julio. So yeah, what's the setting of the story? Where are we taking place?
This story takes place in a desert island.
In a desert island?
Takes place on a desert island.
Yeah, I'd use on.
Oh, okay.
On sounds better.
On a desert
Okay,
island.
but yeah, pretty much whenever we're on an island, we'd be on an island. You could say something like, I'm in Cuba right now, but I'm on an island in Cuba. So it depends to some extent on context, but generally if we're talking about a random island, we're on the island. Okay, and Julieta, who are some of the characters? Good or bad?
The good character is a boy that is a fisherman, who is a fisherman, and a seagull.
The seagull?
Mm-hmm.
Does the seagull have any magical powers? Or does he talk or anything?
Mm. Yes, the seagull was cursed. Actually, he was Agaito.
Okay. Nice. Well done. And Herman, do you have any bad characters?
Good or bad? Bad?
Bad characters.
I prefer bad. A magician. And his pretty young wife.
Okay. All right. Nice. So the magician and his pretty young wife. So this is good. Let's get some names for these people. Alexander, what are their names?
Names?
Yeah, what's the boy's name?
Jack.
Jack? Seagull can be Seagull. Actually, I guess because the seagull was a person, what's the seagull's name?
Alright.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
So what's the seagull's name?
Seagulls. Johnny.
Okay. The magician?
Dumbledore.
And the wife?
Hermione.
What?
Hermione.
Gabriola?
I'll spell it.
Okay, Hermione. Okay, interesting. And right, I guess what's the good? What are the good characters' problems? Alex.
Problem to have. He. He needs to be at Hogwarts, but a lot of obstacles don't allow him to do that.
Alright, let's stay away from Harry Potter. Let's go Julia. That's good, really good grammar too, Alexander. Julia, what is the boy's problem?
The problem was that the seagull and the fishman were the brothers when they were young, but then Hermione and Dumbledore curse the youngest brother, and they need to find her towel to dispel the curse.
Nice. Nice. And the tower is on a desert island. Tower?
Yes.
On a desert island. Nice. I think this is great. Okay. Perfect. This is a really good start, guys. Alright. And let's go here in a second. Sorry. So let's get all this information. Take it here. And let's start with Shinwei. So can you start this story with like a once upon a time kind of thing?
Once upon ago.
Alright. What was that, Shinwei?
Once upon ago, there was a desert island Mm. Where 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 uh, we are we are the where the where a fisherman and a seagull live live. Oh, some
Okay, and I'm
background
getting
noise.
some noise. Yeah, I'm not sure whose background noise is. Where's the hammering going on? Maybe Julio? I'm gonna mute you. Okay, yeah, can you go ahead, Shinwei?
Mm. Their life is very terrible.
Okay,
Their life was very terrible, and they didn't have enough food to eat. That's all. I gave the chance to the other students.
okay, good. And the seagull was mad that he was not a boy anymore. Maybe. So that might add to their terrible life. All right, and good. Rebecca, what happened next?
Well, the life was very terrible and they didn't have enough to eat. And the seagull was mad. He was not a boy anymore. Well, but the seagull wanted to go back to be a human being, and he find a magician to broken the curse. How is the word, the verb to break? Okay, to break the curse.
Okay. Okay. Julio, can you add to this?
Sure. So the seagull flew all the way to the island.
Maybe another.
Oh, he was in an island already? Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the tower?
Where the tower was. This is the tower's on another island, I guess.
Okay, so flew to another island where the tower was. To another island where the tower was. And he fought against who's the bad guy?
The bad guy is Dumbledore and Hermione.
He fought against Dumbledore and Hermione.
Okay. All right. And Julieta, what happened to the seagull?
He was captured by the magician and put in prison on the top of the tower. And during the night, his brother dreamed about him, and so he decided to take a ship and go to the desert island.
And go to the desert island?
To the tower.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Really well done. Good grammar, too. Herman, how do you continue the story?
Before of going to the desert island, he decided to prepare a plane.
Plan? A plan.
No, a plan. Plan.
Yeah, a plan. Okay,
And
one more sentence.
yes, and he thought that the best idea was enter to the tower by night.
By night.
At night.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think at night sounds better. By night works, especially when you're telling like a fairy tale. Yeah. Either would be good. You're all right. All right, Alexander, what happens next?
Of course, he needed to prepare for the big fight, and that's why he read a lot of books about their medical spells, and he also made some fighting tools. And by the time he departs their island, he has already known a lot of medical spells, and also he had tools to prevent and when he arrives on their when he arrives on this island, he he immediately noticed this tower and two magicians. One of them was Dumbledore, who was the first who he needs to have a fight with. And then
Okay, the first.
And then to be continued.
Okay. I guess Yulia, what happened next?
But he knew that the Dumbledore is so powerful with art, so he started to fight, and while he was fighting, he saw a little elf who was fall in love with her younger brother and knew that now he is a seagull, so he brought him the white stone is the most powerful stone all the world, and told him that this stone for you, and this stone made you more powerful than Dumbledore, and you can win. And they fight more than 2 hours, and then exactly till the end of the story, the elder brother won, and elf kissed the seagull, and they were happy and come back to the desert island together.
Nice. Good. Seagull, and they were happy, and they went back to the desert island. together. And so, did the seagull ever transform back into a human, Shinwei? Did the seagull ever turn
Yes.
back?
Yes. Of course.
Okay. Okay, so the kiss, was it the kiss that turned the seagull back to a human?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much like a God from the Machine is what we're looking at. So the elf came at the last second. Good. I think, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions or comments? Maybe Shinwei, what do you think about the story in general? Do you think it was a good story? Back to a human?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, so...
I don't like the ending of this story. Maybe.
Yeah, pretty
Maybe.
much like a God from the Machine is what we're looking at. So the elf... Oh, sorry, I'm getting some feedback from somebody. Good. I think, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions
Is that
or
you,
comments?
Shinwei?
Okay, odd.
Story in general.
So, yeah, Shinwei, I'm getting some feedback from you of my own voice, which is odd. But yeah, I think we're
Teacher,
good.
I have
Anyways,
another.
yeah.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Can you make the words smaller?
Can I make the words smaller? Like these words?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I can. Can you read them still?
Oh. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. But so we are out of time. I do have to go. Yeah, thank you guys for coming in. It was a fun class. And hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Have a really good day.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joshua.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.